Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another adventure, because today will be an adventure with all things Peggy. If you're new here, I am Peggy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not a member of the awesome family that is All Thing Peggy, and hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time we upload a video. So today is moving day. We are headed to, and I'm going to say it wrong, guys, and I'll correct it later, but I want to say we're going to a marine base, and I think it's St. Mary's Bay, but I'm going to be wrong, and I'll fix it later. I know it's a bay in there somewhere. But anyway, our drive today is it's like an hour and a half or less, so we could kind of relax a little bit. This place does assign spots, so we don't have to try to rush and get there to try to say, hey, we want a better spot, or we want to be up front or something like that. Like, we don't have to do that. So we're going to go ahead and pack up. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks after I pack up, because I'm not going to show you my pack up. I think I've showed that before, but I am not as thorough as most people. I go by how I pack is how our things shift, if that makes sense. You can't predict the road conditions and all of that. So what I do is I pack stuff that moves. So when I pack, I look at what has moved in the process, what has been rearranged. So if you see that table over there, like, I'm cleaning it before we move, right? So if you see that table right there, I'm not even going to touch that table, but I am going to take my Cricut off of it. Now, that Cricut won't move because it's pretty weighted, but I don't want to chance it. So I'm going to take that Cricut and stuff that moves, and I'm going to stuff my little sofa here with it. We keep jugs of water around all the time because that's what we use for our coffee and when we're cooking and stuff like that. So we have a bunch of jugs of water and stuff like that. I don't worry about stuff like that. I put it in the corner and just prop it up. My dishes, I'm telling you, like my coffee mugs, we didn't bring that many coffee mugs with us, so we have a total of 4 usable coffee mugs, right? So I take those coffee mugs and I lay them on their side, and they don't move. I'm going to show you. Like I said, we don't have that many, but up in the pantry, because the pantry is lined, so I take them and I lay them on their side just like that, and they don't move for the most part. That's what I do. I always have to remember to walk around the house to make sure if I have any pictures hanging. That's the first thing that I do. I walk around, make sure I take all the pictures off the wall. Now, what I do is I place all that stuff on the bed after I make the bed up, because that stuff never moves. I'm amazed because the one day that the TV fell off the wall, but we only had it up with sticky tape, Velcro, whatever you call it stuff. But the TV was uber light. But anyway, I put all that stuff on the bed, and the bedroom is never in disarray. Since I got those hanging shelves in the bathroom here, I'm going to show you. Like that. I got that on the door. So that stuff never moves. But there's nothing in there that's breakable. So if it comes down, it's okay. Like, I can go in there and pull it up, just pick it up real quick. I'm trying to get my moving down. Like, if we had to move and we were driving for 4 to 5 hours, I would take that thing off the door and kind of roll it up some kind of way. But I'm gonna just try this way right now just to see what happens. It won't hurt anything. Like I said, there's nothing in there but lotions and stuff like that. If it fall, it won't hurt anything. So after the move, we'll go back in there and take a look at it and see what happens. I normally take that little coffee table there and I'll stick it to the side of the sofa over here, but I'll show you guys that. Now, no matter how well I buckle down these chairs, they're always moved in the move. So I make sure I securely put that together. But that's the only thing. Like in the refrigerators where I have my waters and stuff like that, I try to take the waters out of the refrigerator. I put those in the sink because when you try to open that refrigerator, if you have anything that's standing up, I promise you it's going to be knocked down. So what I do is I put all that stuff in the sink. Now, if it's something that needs to be cold, which I try not to have anything that needs to be cold, but we have a foam cooler, and I'll put that stuff in the cooler, put a little ice over it until we get to where we're going. So the easiest room to pack up to me is the bedroom and the kitchen. It's in the living room, where you try to make this place a livable space. You want it to be like home, but then you end up with all these knickknacks and paddywhacks. And so you have to try to move that stuff. And Donna was like, I can't do anything until we get the slide in, because I got to get the hoses and stuff in. So that's what he's doing now. And it is amazing to me that for the last 3 days, we've gotten all new neighbors. And as soon as you want to move, here they all come talking. It doesn't bother us, don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, I thought that was the #1 rule. You should not talk to people when they're packing up, because you'll make them forget things. So when I go outside, I have to be on guard. I am the sergeant at arms. So when I go outside, I'm like with the serious face, because we can't afford to make a mistake. You don't want to leave something plugged up that shouldn't be plugged up or anything like that. And so once we get everything packed up, put away, Donald will do a walk around, I will do a walk around, and then we both do a walk around. Make sure everything is done. And once we put that step in from outside, and I always have to remember to spray that step, because the step has holes in it, and while we're sitting here, it's full of ants and stuff like that. So I try to spray it to make sure nothing big comes in. We brush off the sides. We have a really soft bristle push broom that we push across the top of the slide to make sure nothing is up there. You want to make sure no big leaf or branches or anything get above your slide, because if it does, then you'll have some problems. And so I also, since we had those problems with wasps and stuff like that, and this is the South and they have those bugs, I go around and make sure there's nothing at the underbelly of the slide, and then I do both sides before we pull it in, because we have pulled in a friend before and we're not trying to do that. Sorry y'all, it was a gnat. So anyway, it's just going to be a quick little video just showing you guys. I'm just going to show you how I packed everything up. But before I do anything, I'm going to have myself a cup of last night's coffee. Hadn't been a full 24 hours, so I'm just going to go ahead and make me a cup of coffee this morning, and then I'm going to start putting things away, and then I'll come back and show you guys how everything is put away. All right, see you in a minute. Yes, I will take a shower. All right, family, so I have packed up. Now, this is what works for me. Might not work for you. But anyway, since there's nothing really on there that can hurt anything, it's just lemon and tomatoes and stuff like that. I leave my air fryer here. It does not move. It's weighted enough where it doesn't move. So we'll just leave it at that. This is how I pack my sink down. This stuff will not move, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. But this is the contents from the refrigerator, and then I put these in, but they're not moving. So that's that. The chairs are bolted down and everything. I did move my Cricut to over here with my plant. This is on the sofa, and I'm just putting the pillow right there. This is very heavy. It won't move. I'll put those remotes away, and I've cleared everything off. Now, when we watch our Roku, this plug is always here, like this. Uh-oh, let me get it in. All right, that plug is always here, and it taught me a lesson, because when the slide comes in, it comes across this cord. See how close that slide is? So it comes like, it doesn't even leave much space. This is the slide. I could barely put my finger through there. So when it comes through, and we have lost so many, well, I ain't gonna say so many, but we lost one or two of these cords. So I always make sure I come here, unplug it, and I'm going to make sure that it is sealed where it won't drop down behind. So I'm gonna take all of that and put it away. This is just a radio. I'll turn that off. What? Didn't turn it off. Okay, there we go. And so all of that will be done. I have to turn off the TV. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, and so there's my honey bunny. He's been outside sweating so bad. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna put this water on the floor over here because it won't hurt anything. So when we get where we're going, I'm gonna come back and we'll come in here and I'll show you guys how it worked out for me, but it's been working so far. Now here's a new addition. I ordered this from Amazon, and it just came with a little sticky, like it came with nails and everything, but I just used, because they give you an option. You can either stick it up there with tape, or you could use nails. So the tape has been working really good, so I won't worry about that, because I had that paper towel ring and I had to always try to find somewhere to put it. Now also down here, so we clean this trash can out every time we move. We soap it down and everything. So we put pots and stuff down in there like that. That's my coffee pot. I've never had any problem with that. The water's on the floor. Everything seems really good. So now I'm going to show you guys the bedroom. I'm not concerned about this thing here moving around. This is what we use outside to keep the flies off our food and stuff. I'm not worried about that. I will move the broom and stuff over behind the door over here. The bathroom. Okay, so this stuff here, I never take it down. I never touch it. It never moves. I know it's close up, but it just never moves. So the bathroom, I've taken all of my shower gels and stuff, put them away, so it's good. And see, this is what I was telling you guys about the hanging shelf here. I know it looks like it's going to move, but I promise you it won't budge. And all of my decor and stuff like that, and shower gels and stuff, I just put it down in the laundry basket. Never moves. We never have a problem with it. Okay, so the bathroom was pretty easy. And so this picture, I don't know if you guys can see, it's pretty big, but I'm just gonna put that across the bed with my fan and stuff like that, and I'll show you guys when I'm fully done with the bedroom, and then we'll move on outside. Okay. I know this looks weird, but this is exactly how I pack the bedroom when we leave. Now, it's my first time with this big portrait, so I don't know how it's going to do, but I'm just going to trust what I've been doing, and it'll be okay. Now, from the last time we shot a video, Donald has swapped out my TV for a bigger one, and we're going to use the small one that we had in here for outside TV. So we just made sure it's reinforced really good. So we're going to come back in and make sure look at my honey bunny just watching me film. Say hey to the fam, guys.
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, so that showed you how tiny this place is. But anyway, I think everything is going to be okay. So this is how this is packed up. These are my DVDs. I think somebody asked me that before. I got like 200 DVDs that I brought with me, and it's just a little case with my DVDs in it. So that's that. So I will see you guys in a bit. You want me to pack you up too, young lad?
Pack me up?
Yeah, pack you up and take you away. Alright fam, so this is everything pulled in nice and easy. If you wondering what that stick is, that is one of those bug zappers, tennis court bug zapper things. So it'll be fine under there. Ooh. Alrighty. Alright fam, so it's time to say goodbye to Mayport. Again, Mayport has been very good to us. They got a packed house this weekend for some reason, so I don't know what's going on. But it seems to be quite a few people out today. Look at all the RVs. It hadn't been this many people in a minute. Yep, so we're just gonna do our last little lap and say goodbye to Mayport. It has been beautiful, it has been wonderful, it has been a lot of fun. One thing I didn't get to do was go fishing, but we'll do it at the next place because they do have a body of water. So I'm sure there will be lots of fishing. I'm gonna try it, I have to. Just no other way around it. Can see that beautiful ocean over there. I am going to miss her dearly. This breeze feels, what word am I going to say right now? Amazing! It feels amazing. All right. So we're going to head back over. I always like to do my last little walk by, get my nice little breeze in. Well, I guess this place is going to be packed though because the 4th of July is coming up, and that's always been a campers weekend. That's why I told Donald several months ago, I was like, if we don't do anything else, we have to make sure that we have that week of 4th of July booked, because I feel like a lot of people camp that weekend because most jobs give you the time off and stuff like that. I know when I worked at AT&T, they would give us the day before and after off work. So there's my honey bunny doing his last little work. I'm telling you what, I mean, getting up in the morning. Let me just show you my view. I mean, I know you guys have seen it several times, but getting up in the morning and looking at that beautiful view, it is just amazing. Y'all see this little setup right here? This is the kind of setup I wanted. You know, just to block off your little area. Hey guys, so we have made it to our destination and we love this spot. It is really nice here. So you'll get to see that when Donald comes outside. But now I'm going to show you guys how everything held up, and I think everything did amazingly. So here we go. All right, so as you see, when we walk in the trailer, everything stayed in place. There's nothing out of place. My Cricut and all of that stuff is still back here. It did not move. Everything stayed in its place. So I think I have it pretty good. We ran over a really bad couple of bumps, so if this is the worst of it, I could live with that. It's weird how it fell out though, isn't it? Yeah, but it works. Everything stayed pretty good in the sink. My bottles did not burst. No problems. Yep, everything is good. Let's check the bathroom. Everything is still together. Now let's check the bedroom. Everything is still together. Hey, what happened here? So y'all can see where Donald had to tape this shut to keep the window shut. But everything is still together. Like I say, when I put stuff on the bed, it moves very little, but it moves just a little bit. So everything is fine. He put the TV on the wall for me. It did really well. So I am content. Give you guys a little view of outside. And we got a fire pit this time. Donald is going to love that because he loves to sit out and have, oh Lord, there go the wasp. A wasp. Ooh. I had to shut the door. It's like you give and take on certain things. So I think we're going to have to deal with the wasp here. But it's okay. I think we have wasp spray and stuff like that. So other than that, we are fine. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack all this stuff and try to get my honey bunnies some lunch because we didn't even get a chance to eat breakfast. So I will see you guys in a